Right, like when you think about it, in all those cutscenes and stuff.
Yeah, sometimes we come on and we've done 3 hours and we already done 2 quests, and I'm like, how?
Okay, main quest, though, do you know what I mean?
No, sometimes we've literally only done 2 quests. Okay, we are back. I just had a little bit of lunch. That was just a little bit over half an hour, but it's fine. So now let's get back into it and see what the others have got to say and what Beta's got to say.
Anybody seen one of my machine strike pieces around?
Why don't you check the cache? Maybe you left it there when you got back.
Oh. Hope it didn't get stained.
Looks like Gaia was able to unlock that door. There's a lot of equipment in here. Gaia, what was all this for?
This room was designed for management of the facility's vast seed banks. From here, Control Center operatives would have monitored new crop rotations into the automated farmlands, now known as Plainsong.
I see.
I've been tackling the design of the Ag Lab. Place is gonna have a lot of seed stock to work with. My favorite? Sample 626. Calotropis gigantea. The crown flower. We used to have one in our backyard. Butterflies always fluttering around. Every morning, August would run out there to check under the leaves. See if any caterpillars turned into chrysalises. Now, I'd like to imagine that the future will be filled with them.
According to this console, there are still thousands of plant samples stored deep below the facility. I could ask Gaia about them the next time I talk to her.
Where have I seen this before?
Looks like Arendt and Katalo moved their stuff in.
Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
She found that recording from the data on your focus. She's been watching it a lot. I think it helps calm her.
You know, I used to watch this a lot too. Whenever I wanted to take my mind off things.
Daddy sure does love his little big...
But there's something you need to tell me?
While you were gone, I came down here to check on her. Then we started talking. Right, Beta? She's been thinking about how to capture Hephaestus, studying the data Gaia gave her. But we started talking about some other stuff. You know, just getting to know each other, right? And then she told me that one of the Zeniths might be different from the others.
Tilda. You saw her at the Hades Proving Lab.
Go on.
On the way to Earth, the Zeniths never showed their faces. My servitor caretaker referred to them as my benefactors, and promised I'd meet them someday, when I had learned enough. And then, one day, a data channel opened in my training interface. In it, Tilda was waiting for me, in a virtual replica of a house on a cliff, overlooking the ocean. It was beautiful. She showed me paintings, books, media files. We met there in secret many times. But a few months later, it stopped.
Can you tell us why, Beta?
I found some data about Tilda at the Hades Proving Lab. I think she was the liaison between Far Zenith and Zero Dawn. She knew Elizabeth Sobek, that's for sure.
Maybe that's why she reached out to you?
You said Tilda showed you paintings and let you access media files? Every time we met, she showed me a new painting. I think she was Dutch. All of her favorite pieces were from their golden age in the 1600s. Portraits, allegories, ships at sea. She had so many. They didn't interest you? I liked her media portal. It had so much more than my training interface. Clips, shows, holos. My favorite was this one called Second Time Around, about a family whose kid comes back after disappearing during the Hot Zone crisis. Right, but did this portal have anything about the Zeniths themselves? Anything we could use? No. Any information about them was redacted. So this secret virtual space looked like a house with an ocean view? I could see whitecaps and hear waves crashing on rocks below. And there were gulls crying outside. Inside, Tilda had frames that showed off her favorite paintings, changing at intervals to match the light. There was an armchair she liked. She'd sit there and gaze outside while I looked through her things. We spent hours in that house. I never wanted to leave. You said that Tilda reached out to you using a data channel? It appeared in my training interface as another assignment. When I opened it, there were a series of intermittent glitches. I realized they formed a transpositional cipher. Instructions on how to open up a new virtual space. When I entered it, my training interface disappeared. Instead of the usual holographic teachers and files, I was in a perfect recreation of her home. And you're sure the other Zeniths never knew about it? To them, it looked like I was still in training. Toiling away. Alone. What else can you tell us about Tilda? She liked to talk about her paintings. What about herself? Did she ever talk about her life on Earth, how she joined the Zeniths, something like that? She never said much about herself, and she hated it when I asked too many questions. But I think, back on Earth, she was an expert programmer, given that she built a data channel the other Zeniths couldn't detect. Is there anything else about her that we might be able to use to our advantage?
She was the first real person who ever bothered to speak to me. I wasn't really assessing her for strengths and weaknesses.
So Tilda set up a secret virtual space where she could talk to you, a house on a cliff. Then later, she cut you off. But other than the fact that Tilda knew Elizabeth, you don't know why she did those things?
I don't! Okay? I thought of every possible reason that would make her leave, but whatever I did wrong, I don't know what it is. When I finally met the others, she ignored me. Acted like the data channel never existed. None of this even matters. Tilda's the same as the others. It won't help us defeat them.
Okay. Let's leave it at that then.
What's wrong?
I'm trying, Varl. But she is tough to take. I'm out there in the wilds, risking my life every day, and all she can do is hide in there and tell us how hopeless it all is. I'm sorry, she's had a rough time, but she is really not helping right now.
You always seem to be on top of everything, so I sometimes forget about what you've been through. I mean, it wasn't that long ago you were so banged up you couldn't even walk. About that. When I pulled you out of the water back near the proving lab, you were muttering Rost's name. You never talk about him. But he raised you, trained you. You must miss him a lot.
Of course I do. But I don't have time to think about that now. I need to get back out there.
Okay. I'll keep working with Beta. Gaia says she knows a lot about Zero Dawn. And maybe she just needs some time to adjust, and then she can help us with Hephaestus.
Sure. But I won't hold my breath. I don't think that door had power before, but looks like it's malfunctioning. Looks like some kind of maintenance space. This leads. Power cells? Huh. That did it.
Aloy? A bunch of lights just turned on up here? Was that you?
Oh. Huh. Yeah, I guess it was.
Nothing. You just look good. That's all.
Beta's been difficult to figure out. She's just so closed off. I get that the Zeniths were cruel to her, that the one called Tilda abandoned her, but I can't get her out of her shell. I don't know. Maybe nothing can. Looks like some of the holograms are working now.
I have repurposed the displays to track Regala's activity in the region.
A useful war map.
Mind if we have a word?
Of course not.
You said you were training with the Focus?
That's right. I've been watching holograms of your first fight with the Zenith Spectres. They are faster and more agile than any machines I've faced before. How many do the Zeniths have?
I'm not sure. Probably a lot.
I would not wish to face them en masse.
I'm with you there. Must be strange, seeing everything through a Focus now.
I can see machines like never before. Their strengths and weaknesses simply reveal themselves to me. To think that such a tiny object might be the most powerful weapon I've ever possessed.
What do you think of this place? It must take some getting used to.
It's an efficient center of operations, and an acceptable training facility. Though it could use some more color.
Duly noted. Getting Ether out of the Grove made for quite a spectacle.
One that showed the entire tribe that Hekarro's mission for peace is the correct path, for it is now blessed by the Ten themselves.
I heard my friend Talana came by the base. Did you get a chance to meet her?
Briefly. A bold woman going into Tenakth territory with that Karja armor of hers. She'll be lucky if my people don't shoot her on sight.
She'll be careful. She's just looking for someone who might need her help.
Whoever it is, they better be worth dying for.
Have you had a chance to speak with Varl?
Briefly. He fought well against Regala's troops at Barren Light. Are all Nora as skilled as the two of you?
I'm not exactly one of them. But anyway, the Nora can hold their own. They managed to push the Karja from their lands.
I thought my tribe was the only one to have done that. Impressive.
Does it still hurt?
It comes and goes. I try not to think about it, but its absence is always present for me. It's difficult to explain.
I can't claim to understand. Only empathize.
Then you have my thanks.
Have you spoken with Erend at all?
I've had little chance to. I did see him bring some ale from out east.
That stuff's as bitter as salve-brush.
You get used to it, eventually. In fact, I wouldn't mind a drink myself.
I'm sure Erend wouldn't mind sharing. I should get going.
If I can help in some way, say the word.
I will. Thank you. Plugging in that power cell downstairs must have turned on these holograms.
So this Hephaestus, he's like, Gaia's own personal blacksmith.
Yeah. A very angry one.
As like my Uncle Laurent. Man didn't smile a day in his life and would box your ears if you messed with his forge.
Aloy. Is everything all right? It seemed like you and Varl were down in that basement for a while.
Yeah, everything's fine, I guess.
Well, okay. What can I do for you?
You still sifting through loads of data?
Yeah, it's interesting. There's lots of words. I thought maybe I could try finding things with more, pictures in it. Not much luck there, but I did find out about these holofilms. Like images put together to tell a story. They were made to look like they were the real thing. The Oseram like shows. I bet they pay a lot of shards for those hollows.
It seems like you're getting a hang of this data thing.
Yeah, it's been helpful. When I could make sense of anything. I did find the old ones enjoyed a good brew like the rest of us. Only they let machines serve the stuff in bars. They even let the damn things cut you off before you saw the underside of a table. And that's half the fun. You won't see me letting a robot serve me a pitcher anytime soon.
How are things going around here?
Hey, you tell me. Varl's new girlfriend tried to kill me earlier.
What did you do?
I made one joke. About how they, eat grass a lot. How does anyone fight with nothing but tree leaves in their stomach anyway?
From the looks of it, the Utaru.
Yeah, well, I wasn't expecting her to be that fast.
Just try not to get hurt. I see someone's been playing Strike.
I'm just trying to get some practice in. Helps take my mind off things.
You should try playing Katalo. It's a Tenakth game. Maybe you'll learn something.
Oh, sure, Tenakth. Sure he won't try and kill me if I win?
Pretty sure. Do I smell ale?
I brought some over from Chain Scrape. With everything that's been going on, I thought we could all use a drink. Besides, there is nothing that brings people together like a good brew. That's what my sister always said, anyways. You're more than welcome to have some.
Maybe another time. I should get going.
Back to reading, I guess. Do be careful out there.
Hey, got a sec?
Of course.
You brought up Rost before. I do think about him. He was all I had. And he brought me up the best he could. Not only that, when Hades discovered who I was and sent the Eclipse after me, he sacrificed himself so I could survive. But that seems like ages ago. So much has happened since. What I'm doing now, I don't think he could even begin to understand it. The Sacred Lands were all he really knew. So I can't let myself dwell on him. Not with everything I have to do.
I understand. Sometimes, when I think about my sister, About what she would have become if she had survived the proving. It hurts. And I just need to bury it for a while. But only for a while, Aloy. You can't ignore it forever. Memories always come back. The ones that matter, anyway.
I know. But for now, the mission has to come first.
Fair enough.
You feeling okay?
I was just thinking about Beta and all that time spent with the Zeniths. To think someone would make a person just to lock them in a room to use when needed, like some sort of tool. Elizabeth Sobek sacrificed herself for the world, and yet they have no trouble treating Beta like a slave.
Another reason we have to stop them. How's everyone dealing with Beta?
I tried explaining what a clone is to Aaron. He was totally lost. Then Zoe said something about 2 trees coming from 1 seed. That seemed to help a bit.
Anything happen I should know about?
Zoe and Aaron tried to beat each other up.
What?
Aaron made some jokes about the Utaru, called them twigs or something like that. So she challenged him to a sparring match. Turns out that Utaru speed is a pretty good match for Oseram brawn. Things ended in a stalemate. Now they spar once in a while to see if they can break it.
Well, let me know how it goes. It's good to see you and Zoe enjoying yourselves.
We're learning a lot. I've actually been looking through the data to find ideas for a gift, and to thank her for helping me study the glyphs. Something from the old world that she's never seen before. Instead, I found out they gave each other stuffed animals. If you ask me, stuffing a dead animal with anything, really, doesn't sound like a good time for anybody.
Maybe Gaia can help you find something else. How's training?
Discovering something new about our past every day. When we first met, you asked me if I ever wondered what this world looked like when the old ones lived here. I had thought it was strange at the time, but a lot has changed since I left the Embrace. Now I'm just trying to make sense of everything I thought I knew, and versus everything I know now.
The change is hard, but it gets easier over time. It's hard to believe we're dealing with the original Zeniths. The same ones that left for Sirius 1,000 years ago.
To live on for so long, it doesn't seem natural.
Because it's not.
That weapon we found where Beta was hiding, any chance we can use that against them?
Sylens made sure that wasn't an option.
Why would he build something to hurt Far Zenith, yet allow them to capture you?
With Sylens, there's always an angle. We just don't know what it is yet. What do you make of this Tilda that Beta was talking about?
Well, the way she described it, I can't shake off the feeling that Tilda wanted something from Beta. Maybe because she's Elizabeth Sobek's clone? But whatever she wanted, I don't think she got it. If we knew what it was, maybe we could use it to our advantage somehow.
I don't know. I don't think Tilda and Elizabeth were on the best of terms.
Oh well. At least we can take some comfort in knowing the Zeniths don't trust each other.
Maybe. I should get back out there.
We'll be here if you need us.
Aloy.
Hey, how's everything going?
I am well, but Varl told me Beta's having a hard time adjusting to life here with us. I wish there was something I could do to help.
I'm not sure any of us can.
A tree won't bear fruit in a day. We'll do our best to make her feel welcome.
The Zeniths did a number on Beta. But she seems to trust Varl.
I still can't believe she told him the Zeniths are immortals. Old ones who cut themselves off from the cycle of life and decay. I've never heard of anything so selfish. To deny our dying bodies to the Earth. To doom the life that would bloom in their place. It's despicable.
Found anything else combing through that data?
Varl and I have been looking into the animals of the old world. Apparently there used to be thousands more species roaming around than there are today. Can you imagine that? I'd give anything to see them, even as holograms. Though I know that without Artemis or Apollo, that may prove difficult. At least I can find comfort in knowing Gaia used many of them as inspiration for her machines. Her memory honors them.
What are you going to learn next?
I'm not sure. I asked Gaia for suggestions, and she brought up data you found on something called a museum? From what I gather, the old ones would store knowledge in them for all to see and learn from, like you've done here for us. Maybe one day more people will be able to use this place to learn the way we have.
That sounds crowded, but nice. Are you guys training with Erend as well?
If you count trying to stick a spear in his gut as training, then yes.
I've been told. Please tell me you weren't being serious, though.
Of course not.
Good.
I was going for a couple of broken bones. He called the Utaru leaf grazers. Laughed at the idea of us simple farmers being formidable fighters. Before I knew it, he and I were battling it out in the common room. The man is slow, but he can throw a hammer around. Don't look so worried. We're evenly matched. For now. Next time he's going down like a load of boar dump.
Just try not to kill each other.
Injuring his pride should be good enough.
Is there anything I can help with around here?
Oh, no. We're doing fine.
Are you okay?
You and Varl have been friends for a while.
I like to think so.
I was wondering... what do you know about his mother?
Oh.
That bad, huh?
Why do you want to know?
He's spoken of his sister, Vala, but... I noticed he avoids talking about his mother.
She's the war chief of the Nora. Best warrior the tribe's ever known. Tougher than a Thunderjaw, but she could be pretty harsh at times.
I see. That must have been hard on him. Thank you for telling me. I feel silly not being able to ask Varl directly.
I wouldn't worry about it. He's probably afraid Sona will scare you off someday.
I'd like to see her try.
I should get going.
Good luck on your search.
Okay, so quest-wise, in the main, we've now just got Demeter left to do. Inside, we still got a ton that we've picked up, and then we know there's loads more that we haven't even picked up. Some rebel camps, and then some collectibles. So I want to keep making progress. I'm making a guess that obviously I've still got to get this AI, and then I'm going to have to try and get Hephaestus, and then I'm going to have to beat the Zeniths. So I've still got quite a bit of main quests left to go, but I don't want to not have some of the other things with me. So for the next like little bit, I'm going to go and have a look at some of these side quests and do some of those and try and keep those going, knowing that I need to get to the main quest very soon. Before we do, I'm just going to put some skill points in. So, the Infiltrator tree. We are quite far down there. I think I had everything from the Infiltrator tree I wanted though. I was definitely trying to make my way down these, so... There we go, now we've got our critical strike bonus there, which we needed. I'm kind of okay with the melee tree right now. I've still got 5 more points. And it did say I could do with like the nimble crafter. And if I can do a quick trapper, I might be able to really quickly put down things like blast traps and stuff like that when in bigger fights. Food duration would also be good as we start to get to the point of needing to use that. Because it's either that or it's machines. And I don't override a lot. But when we're in big packs, that can definitely be helpful. What do you think, babe? Would you go for trap or machine, given the way I've been playing?
You at least use traps, you basically just like to on the machine side of things, so maybe just go for traps.
That's what I'm thinking.
It might be a bit of an it's like
I'm going to save that one, I think, next. Let's get down here. And try and get to food.
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Entering and quests. So have you got time then for when you stop and get side quests?
I'm going to do that now. Put a little timer on. The little timer.
10 minutes you got. Don't go.
Right, let's... I'm going to go below level 1. Because I've got a lot of fast travels around the places. So I'm going to head straight to the lowest level. And I'm going to say...
Checking up on us again?
Anything happen I should know about?
Zoe and Aaron tried to beat each other.
I might have heard
Aaron made some jokes about the...
Turns
out that
things
end.
Well, let me know.
Okay.
I think it's time for me to go.
Right.
Psychological and just jumps down. You know, maybe I should get into the gym.
Right, so our quest that we're currently tracking is the closest fireplace we have. We don't have that one. And we've got a question mark here as well. We don't have that one, but we've got question marks here. So we're going to go there. Yeah, no, I'm going to go here and run up.
Just have it in something more instead of having to constantly do it.
Oh, okay.
Just for the tooltips, really.
Right, so at some point I might want to like grab a new mount as well. Nope. What? Yep. Killed them.
Frost isn't going to do much. I wonder what they used all these machines.
That went really well. I need to make sure I've got my medicine underneath. Thank you. Get lost. Right. I've never seen a shell snapper before. And I think I need one. One of the upgrades. Pretty sure one of the upgrades is that. So on the way past. What? Oh, okay. Right. So on the way past I need to get something off it. So I may as well. Yeah.
can help here.
But the drop to left as well, so
I wonder what they used all these machines for.
Jump on that drone really fast.
Yeah, I want to clear around here, preferably first.
you know, we've got this house in New York. Then we get the house in Stealth Town, so I can watch and stuff.
Must be a Cyclops drone. How to get its data.
Acid and fire, okay, that's fine.
Given all the time, what would be good that you didn't have the first time when you were trying that, you should keep it, tears it, and all this stuff off. Just find it in there for the alcohol, that's what you get, those will do some sort of kind.
But let's try and grow this end and take out some more of the spikes now. Yeah, I'm not bothered about the drones right now. I don't think it actually knows where I am. I don't think it actually knows where I am. Is the fucking shelf snapper gone?
There.
Thank you. Piss off.
Send this to my stash. For the next fight.
I've literally killed something everywhere. I've literally killed something like everywhere. Just taking up parts of everything.
Was it easy to kill that one?
It was long. It wasn't particularly difficult, if you get what I mean. Like, I was standing on top of a cliff, so it didn't really thingy and stuff like that. It's just, it was long. It was a big, big monster. I thought it was, but apparently it wasn't. Which problem? I should get that one here though, because it's quite easy to get. No, I needed that, so wait for this to come back over.
You're mine!
You're mine!
Going down!
Going down! Okay. Grab the drone's data.
There.
Got the data.
So this is us.
So you're in for something.
In my defence, I feel like at some point I did give him context that if he just keeps randomly sending me pictures of Marley without even saying hello, that I was going to start sending random pictures of stuff back in response. So far so good, we've still found nothing to ride.
Literally about to take charge or something.
Oh yeah, let's go past that. And let's get one.
I've got to remember you have to not go
Sneak up on them now.
If you do, you can always just run away. Go back over.
Here, little campfire. Here, little charger mounty thing. Sneaky, 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 sneak. Mount!
Well, what's it called?
No, we're not naming them. We don't name the machines that we might kill.
Oh, it's Speedy.
Oh, it's one of those things, I can't touch it.
Oh,
Yeah, well I needed to know. Is it on my map now yet? Not next one, nothing.
No, I don't see any effects. Stop. 18 months away, she's like.
Not 18 months away, but yeah.
Only makes sense. Only 12 months in. It's going to be 18 more.
And according to Parliament, there's only 1 month and it's all Christmas.
I'm birthday. It's going to call it Christmas. Every day.
Very tiring. Don't need them. Yep, it is now. You going to this question mark? I am now.
I'm guessing it's going to be bad, right?
One of the Cyclops stones. I could reconnect it with the dome by the base of the Gravis data.
Nope. Move charger, please. Do I need a roller back for anything? Probably not. Let's just try and get the door.
Gotta bring the drone down to Gravis data. Maybe if I jump it.
Especially since there's not there's more than one.
The drone tracking the so I want to stay on there. Just so you know where the drone's going.
Fuck me. Sorry. 2 rollerbacks sitting down there and I press the wrong fucking button. Shit.
Maybe you can just highlight the trail.
I'm trying.
Not the door.
It's not letting me. Right. There's the only place.
It's probably just a jump forward, isn't it? Plus any other bit she could jump from, so.
Too fast, so it's gonna have to be something to do with there, isn't it?
Climb up that bit there, right? It's got to be
No. Maybe on this side.
Maybe just climb high a bit over the next.
No, I feel like I was in the bit that I'm supposed to be at. catch up on me then. And then it comes there. There's no point higher there, that's no.
It'll be one of the bikes that stops. It has to be.
That clip side? This side of the clip. Instead of the side I was on. Maybe come closer there. Must. Doesn't seem to be close enough.
It's so close, it's so close to the bike. It stops there, but it's not close.
I don't know, that doesn't look close. Maybe it's that point then. I've got a campfire and some fire clean.
I turned up to fight, but all I do is stand around.
I feel like one of them might have just seen me. Yes, it is.
Anybody else notice anything out of the ordinary?
Didn't
notice anything.
I'll take one and then just kill it with
Hey!
I know I've got to go up the cliff. I haven't forgot.
I can get a stash there.
Oh, I thought the green was behind here. Oh, it is.
Literally jump to the drop the message, you have to be on it anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, where it's just like.
This is why she's an Italian Vogue. Saving the world, hanging off cliffs, thinking about what colour her armour's going to be. It's the woman who knows her priorities, but she wants to look good when she's doing them. Click on. The pad stuff hasn't been too bad. Actually, I haven't had to turn any of it on. And do you know how now? I managed to go 7 days before my hand started doing this. Remember, sometimes when I play for a few hours, my hand does the floppy.
It's also because you're not used to it. When you're used to it a bit. Like, go.
Draw. Missed. Back again. No shit, Ayla. We're fine. We got this.
You set your timer?
Yeah. I still haven't got to the side quest I'm doing, you know, you realise that.
You set your timer?
I have. I'm getting somewhere. I don't want to finish the game and feel like I just rushed it 7 days later. Oh, does it tell you how many hours we've been playing? I don't want to know.
Check your save file.
I don't want to know.
Literally check now.
I don't want to. I'm alright not knowing. Where am I? No.
You don't want to jump in there, check that you want actually. Because that's fine. Look into the time options, or you can look there. 46 hours, what's one minute, so.
That's not that bad. Yeah. To roughness.
That's 60 hours left, top one flying going. Do you have any idea how much to the west you haven't seen yet? Just saying. I'm not sure, I could try and get another week off with more. Which I think is a weapon.
Babe, you just put the stream on upstairs. What's your problem?
So, jump aside.
Yeah, just put my computer on. You can watch the stream and I'll carry on. And I'll talk to you. You're laughing like this might not be what we're doing on Monday. It might be.
Take it.
Yay!
You're mine. You're mine. Got it.
No room on me. I can send it to my stash. Place to rest. This must be the village Zoka was talking about. It looks like the whole place flooded. Maybe from a recent storm. I wonder if anyone made it out. Best check around the shore. Be careful not to let this stain my hands. Ugh. The water feels thick. Polluted. Guess this won't help the water shortage and Scalding Spear.
Hey, you! Outlander! Up here! We've got wounded up here. Need an easy way down. And fast!
Hold on. I'll figure something out. I need to find a way for the Tenakth to get down from the cliff. That big crane could help. If I can get it in... I moved a little bit. I must be stuck on something else. Underwater, maybe. My focus can help me search. There, more rubble. Igniting that fire gleam should clear it. Okay, crane's in place. Now, how to lower it to reach the cliff. I should take a look at the bottom of the crane's arm. See if there's a way to move it. Looks like there's something weighing the arm down. There. If I pull out that beam, it should remove the counterweight and lower the arm. I need to try from a different angle. Don't think I can pull the beam from here. I have to get up higher. There are a few survivors on that overlook. I should see if they're okay. There we go! Oh, damn it. Arm's stuck on something. I better climb up and take a look. If I detach those cables, the arms should drop the rest of the way.
This thing's about to drop! Watch out!
We're clear. Blood of the 10. How'd you manage to do that? I don't know how you did it, but thanks for the rescue.
Is everyone okay?
His legs snapped against some debris as we were making a run for it, but he'll live.
How'd you get stuck up here?
A mudslide tore through the village in the last storm. This ledge was just above the flood when we got to it. But by the time everything calmed down, the water had receded, leaving us stranded. And we couldn't leave a fellow soldier behind.
Can you make it to the shore from here?
We'll manage. I think I saw Natiko in an overlook there. We'll head for her location. She'll know what we should do next. When the mudslide hit, I saw some of the others running towards the metal towers. You might want to check there.
Thanks. I'll look into it. I can grab this from my stash later. I'll dry off. Eventually. Machines. Must have moved in after the flood. There. People in that tower.
Can anyone hear us? Where are you? We're trapped in this tower.
Flood blocked the way we came in. There's a ladder at the top, but we can't reach it.
Okay. I'll find a way to get to you.
I need to get to the ladder at the top of the building. Maybe there's a way to cross over from the broken one next to it. Doesn't look like there's a way to swim into the broken building. I need something to get me over the metal wall and inside. Maybe try my focus. Need to find a closer spot. Focus might find something I missed. That tree looks like it's about to fall. If I give it a little push, I could make a bridge to the broken building. That works. Now I just need to climb inside to get to the top. Should be able to cross over to the survivors from there. There's the ladder on the other building. I can make that jump. It looks like it's stuck.
Whoa, whoa! No! That was our only way out! Who are you, anyway?
I'd better check on the survivors first. Everyone okay?
You're not one of us. Sorry. Yes. We took shelter in here when a mudslide swept through the village, but debris blocked the passage we came in through. That ladder was our only way out, but we couldn't reach it from here.
Don't worry. I'll find us another way out of here.
Do you know what happened to the others? Before we ran in here, I thought I saw a few of our comrades climbing up a watchtower on the north side, near the grotto.
I'll look into it. Can you make it to the shore from here?
If you find us a way out, we'll make it.
Okay. Sit tight for now. That should do it. Okay! You should have a way out!
Thanks! We'll head to the shore in a moment.
Okay. Better find this watchtower on the north end.
The wound's looking better.
Still feels fresh.
Is he all right?
He will be. There.
But what about the others?
Let me worry about that. Rest now. I'm Natika. You're a long way from the east, Outlander.
You're Natika. So this must be Bleeding Mark.
What's left of it. How do you know this place?
The Inker's apprentice and Scalding Spear told me to find you. He was worried something happened to your supply caravan.
Well, as you can see, we have more important problems than delivering Ashblood.
What happened here?
The last storm caused a deluge that brought down half of the mountain. The mudslide barreled right through the village. I hear we have you to thank for getting these soldiers to safety. But there are others still missing, and I need to keep watch here.
Then I'll take another look around. If I find anyone else, I'll send them your way.
Much appreciated. And if you see an older soldier, grim-faced, goes by Kentok, tell him I'm here.
Shadow stretching. Almost sunset. Machines. Must have moved in after the flood. Bridgewater's the wrong ammo for that. I'm on it! Something ignited. Those boulders. Break the support beam, crush the machines.
Crush him with the boulders! Shoot the support beam!
Fire will make things easier. Those boulders. Break the support beam, crush the machines. I'm not giving up.
Crush them with the boulders! Use the support beam!
Won't take much damage from purge water. Take this to a dyer later. There. Should be safe for the Tanakh now.
We're coming down.
Find this in my stash later.
You showed those...
Is everyone okay?
Better now, without Snapmaws prowling around. You sure know how to fight.
Have you seen Kentok? Natika asked me to keep an eye out for him.
Last I saw him was before the mudslide hit.
Okay. Head for the shore, on the other side of the village. Natika's there with the other survivors.
Will do. Thanks again.
That's as clean as I'm gonna get out here.
Rest now. Aloy, thanks to you, these soldiers are safe. Talk.
I didn't see anyone who matched his description. Do you know where he was when the storm hit?
I was the last one to see him, just before. I told him I wanted to leave this place to pledge my blade to the Chief's guard, but he refused to discharge me from the squad. All Tenakth are stubborn fighters, but Kentok is more so than most. So I walked out. I was coming back from the opposite ridge when I saw the mudslide.
You were coming back to make amends.
I must find him. If anyone can survive such a storm, it's him.
You said Kentok is your squad leader?
I've trained under him ever since I was assigned to a squad. He's tough as a shell snapper, unforgiving as the desert. But my blade is quicker, deadlier because of him. And he taught me to fight for duty, not just glory.
To serve something greater than yourself.
Yes, and yet he wants me to be tethered to this place, rather than fulfilling a greater purpose with the Chief's Guard.
You said you wanted to pledge your blade to the Chief's Guard. Is that what the Marshals are?
No. The Marshals travel the breadth of the clan lands, enacting Chief Hekarro's will. The Guard remains at the Grove to defend it and the Chief. But like the Marshals, only a handful are chosen for such an honor.
So why did Kentok not want you to go?
He claimed that the greater honor was to serve my squad and clan. But all we do here is gather supplies for ink. How can that compare to guarding the Grove? The Chief himself.
So a mudslide did all this? Must have been quite a storm.
We've had more and more of them over the last few years. Torrential rain, lightning strikes, winds that rattle the metal towers. But this last one was the worst yet. This area used to be as arid as the rest of the desert. The storms have changed all that.
There's a water shortage in the capital. Could this help?
The wound in Asan is low? Guess we're not the only ones dealing with problems. But unfortunately, no. This water's poisoned by ash blood. Undrinkable as machine oil.
The Inker's apprentice in Scalding Spear mentioned you exchange ash blood for water.
It's the way of the desert, where other villages hunt for food or machine parts to trade with the capital. We collect rocks. Important rocks. The clan relies on ash blood to mark their skin. How can they record their glories without our supply?
I can take another look around the village. Where did you last see?
Natika.
I'm here.
Where's Kentok? Did he make it?
We're going to find him.
He saved me. Pushed me out of the way as everything collapsed. But then the flood took him. Towards the Gouge.
The Gouge?
It's an ancient passage that leads deep underground. Come. I'll show you.
Natika, we need orders. We're exposed out here. Only half of us can hold a blade if machines come.
What do you want us to do?
Go. The Gouge is in the hillside, northwest of here. I'll catch up when I can.
What are we going to do now?
Let's get a couple soldiers posted as lookouts to start.
That must be the Gouge. Looks like an old mine. There's a lot of debris blocking the entrance. Maybe Kentok got swept in there during the flood. I'm gonna have to clear some of it to get inside. Well, time to head in. Okay, let's see where this leads. Take it easy. You must be Kentok.
Oh. I was an outlander, no my name.
Natika sent me to find you. The soldier you saved told us you were swept away by the mudslide.
So, he made it. Good. And Natika, she came back?
Yeah. She was on her way back to talk to you when the mudslide happened. She's looking after the survivors now.
It was my mistake to deny her discharge. A soldier is supposed to sacrifice for the good of the tribe. Looking back now, she was right. I didn't want to let her go. The Chief's Guard will gain an invaluable soldier. At least after all this, I won't be in the way anymore. I can tell you know a fatal wound when you see one. My service to my clan is done. So, leave me.
No, you're not going to die down here. There has to be a way to get you out.
There isn't. I tried to climb out, but it's no use. The walls are too slick.
Water's coming in. From the surface? But not from where I came in. There must be another source. And if I find it, and open it up... You might not be able to move Kentok, but I think there might be a way to move you. Hey. Hey! I need you to stay awake. I'm gonna take a look around.
You're just like Natika. Relentless as a fireclaw.
And you should be used to it. Just sit tight. I'm going to get you out of here. That waterfall must be coming from somewhere. I need to get higher up to figure out where it's coming from. Water's coming from that vent. Dead end. There must be another source. It's no good. I can't use the polecaster on that. There's some metal in that wall across the way. Might be able to pull some of it out. There. I think I can reach the other side now. Okay. The waterfall I saw down below should be coming in from somewhere around here. Gotta find its source. Get this from my stash when I need it. Water's coming in from there. I can use the fire gleam to break open that wall. And this whole place should flood. The Wrath Kentoxon should float right up to the top. Found us a way out. Almost there. Hey, stay with me.
Tell Natika.
You tell her yourself. She said you're a stubborn fighter, so keep fighting.
Kento.
You wanted me to tell you. The blade answers only to the hand that commands it.
He would say that every time we sparred. Sometimes as an insult. Other times as a compliment. But I guess he was right. It was always my choice to stay or go.
I'm sorry you didn't get to make amends.
So am I.
What will you do now?
I'm not sure. Bleeding Mark has a chance to recover. And once that's done, I could join the Chief's Guard. But I have to lay him to rest first. With full soldier's honors. Aloy, wait. You saved my comrades, somehow drained the entire village. I want you to have this.
Thanks. And good luck. Whatever you decide. Send this to my stash. Could try using acid ammo. Much better. To keep me going. Whatever it takes. Pack's full, but my stash has room.
Your blade be bright. Your enemy is wrong. There you go! Yep, that's her. The champion.
Str
Are you looking to trade?
I'll fill up all I can.
You can do better than that.
All right.
Did you hear about the visions?
Your blade be bright.
Champion.
Is there a reason for all this jumping around?
This is your...
Your opportunity to buy fine goods, Outlander.
Our chief owes you his life.
I heard from our scouts that the rebels are on the move. Sandstorms keep getting worse. All right, what's wrong?
Any news on your father?
Commander Grappa.
thought I'd see the day.
One leader of strength.
Thank you.
It is good that I hear.
More about our ways, Outlander.
All right.
Walk with that.
The Outlander be more careful.
Is it?
Walk with strength.
You honor the Tanakh. There's no need for that, Outlander.
So I asked the chaplain if...
I feel like I need to do more. For the clan, the tribe.
Only drawn blades can.
Bodies of the fallen bag.
Okay, very brief pause for a toilet break and stuff, and then we're going to come back and try and do a couple more of the quests, main quests preferably.